Shalom, Yasharallah, Shalom. I give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And this may be a video that a lot of people may not like. Some of these Israelite groups and camps, they may not enjoy what's being stated on this video. But I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I'm going to be honest. A lot of y'all brothers who have been in the faith for some years, and you actually are able to look at the woman in modern day relationships, even when you know the Bible, even when you're an Israelite, you're going to understand where I'm coming from. As y'all see in the title, as y'all see in this picture, you understand that I'm referencing Isaiah 4:1. And one thing y'all brothers got to understand is the ability for a man to have multiple women. That is a blessing from the Most High. The ability for a man to have a woman who's actually going to submit, that is a blessing from the Most High. The ability for y'all brothers to have a woman who's not influenced by this whore society and this satanic society that teaches women that they should make their own decisions and they need to do things on their own and they need to find a man. Look, the vast majority of these women make horrible choices, especially when it comes to dating. That's why the vast majority of women are not happy in their relationships, and they oftentimes make the exact same mistake over and over again because society has essentially given them too much power. Point blank, period. And brothers, I understand you know the word. I understand y'all brothers are becoming that lion, breaking out of a cage, doing what you need to do, you know, to please the Lord. And look, none of us are perfect. The men aren't perfect. The women aren't perfect. But if y'all brothers think that just because you understand the Bible, that the society is going to become a biblical society, that women are going to act like a biblical wife, just like what Chronicles of Judah used to say in a lot of his videos. To be honest with you, that's a pipe dream. Now, are there certain brothers who have virtuous women? Yeah. Are there certain camp leaders who have multiple wives? Yeah, of course. I'm not denying that. But what I'm trying to let you know and understand is that the vast majority of women are married to Lucifer. The vast majority of women are married to feminism. Even the women who are in marriages, they're not married to their man because their mind is fully given to the serpent, is fully given to this society. And they want the things of this society over submitting to the word of the Most High. Let me get a scripture real quick. So this is the book of James chapter 4:6. It says, "But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, the Most High resist the proud and give grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil and he will flee from you." So James, I bring the scripture out a lot. And essentially what James is saying is that the Most High is going to resist people who are proud and allow grace to the people who are humble. And you need to submit yourself to the Most High and resist the devil. So brothers understand this, but a lot of women don't understand this concept. Even the women who read the Bible, the women who go to church, women who know precepts or whatever, they don't understand that in order for you to submit yourself to the Most High, you have to submit yourself to the man who's guiding you, who's leading you. Because again, a woman cannot lead themselves. But you see, this society has such deep programming and layers of feminism that even when you get into some sort of dynamic with a woman, you're going to start to notice these things. And a lot of you brothers, in order for you to have the type of relationship that the Bible is talking about, you have to literally wipe out this society, destroy the tenets of this society, the money, the government, social media, and you have to literally build it up to how the Most High stipulated for women to submit to you, because women are a product of their environment. If their family is full of that harlotry spirit, if their friends are full of that harlotry spirit, if whatever they see on social media and YouTube is full of that harlotry spirit, that empowerment spirit, at any moment the woman can switch on you, because the woman is like the wind. She's cold one day, hot the next day, lukewarm the next day. And you brothers have to lower your expectations on what you expect from a modern woman. And I know this from experience. I've made this mistake at times where I'm expecting a woman because, she either knows she's an Israelite or she's reading the Bible or whatever, in my mind, I'm like, oh, you're going to follow the word the way that I follow the word, the way that other brothers follow the word. But you have to understand the woman is the weaker vessel. And oftentimes the woman is just going along to get along. She's just trying to blend in where she may fit in. And with you being a Jake man, you have a very high standard of conduct for the woman. And it's kind of like a child. You know, if you have a child who is very rambunctious, very rebellious when he was at like I got a little brother. Whenever he be around my grandma, he think he could do what he wants, say what he want, talk back, because, you know, my grandma ain't gonna really put him in his place. But then as soon as he get on the phone with me, he hear that deep voice, immediately he goes back to what he wants. Does he want to listen to me, or would he rather go back and wait for me to leave so that way he could have my grandma and he could do whatever he wants? Well, the analogy is similar to a lot of these women. A lot of these women understand what the Bible is saying. Come on, bro. The Bible literally says the man is the head of the woman. The woman will sit there and obey. Yes, they will obey their businesses guidelines because they got to get money, right? Because that's ultimately who the woman sees as her head, as her marriage, this governmental system. If Joe Biden came out and said, hey, look, for every woman to get $2,000 food stamps, she need to be here at 5 o'clock in the morning. Bro, these women would line up. But for a lot of y'all dudes, a lot of these women use y'all for monetary assistance, for information, and you say, hey, I want you to come here at 11 o'clock. They show up at 12:30 because they have no respect for you. And even if a woman is following after the word, allegedly following after the word, you have to really test to see if she's willing to submit, because the vast majority of these women, they're just trying to sell you a pipe dream. Now, yes, there are some rare women who actually understand the word and follow it, but I want to get y'all this picture that I sent from a brother the other day. This is what the brother said. He said, there's women out there who don't know a lick of scripture, but were taught to honor and respect their man, so they do. It's women out there that know truth. They know the scripture and know the creator, Yahweh, commanded them to honor and respect their man, but they still don't, or they want to make him earn it. Hella weird to me. And for those of y'all brothers who I talk to, y'all kind of know what I'm referencing. But basically, brothers, what I'm trying to tell you is that women aren't stupid. Women understand the word. Women understand what's stated in the word. They know what submission is. But ultimately, a lot of them choose to go after their own way. And look, brothers, don't be a captain save a hoe, man. You know, if these women want to go and do the same decisions that destroyed them, that their parents did that destroyed them, their grandparents, following after feminism, hey, what does the scripture say? Let the blind lead the blind. Because the woman can't lead herself. The woman's going to need somebody to go over her and correct her. But when you live in this society with the lack of accountability, the overinflection of bad options, and the appearance that things are better when you just go here or go there, women are going to make the same choices that they made. And that's why Isaiah 4:1 is going to be a reckoning. Let's get that. So this is Isaiah 4:1. It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And y'all brothers understand that 7 is just a number for completion. 7 is the most highest number. We're even in the 7th month, and that's why you have the most holy days of all the different months on the Hebrew calendar. But essentially, the Most High is saying, I'm going to give you the complete amount of women. It could be literal 7 women. It could be more. It could be less. But the main point of it is that in that day, the Most High will give a man multiple women, because that's ultimately a blessing from the Most High. For you to not only have a woman, but you to have women who are compliant with your vision, who are compliant with your leadership, and who aren't trying to stipulate things essentially that is not necessary in a relationship. Because when it says they will come and eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, these women are going to see the value of a man of the Lord so much that they're not even going to require you to provide. They're not even going to require you to give them certain things in return. They're going to be so desperate and willing that they're going to do it without notice. Because understand this, women are only submissive as what's required. If you require no submission, a woman's not going to submit. If you require a woman to have high submission, she's only going to do it for things in return. But when the day comes where a woman is willing to submit just to be in your presence, just like with a king, what will you do if you see a king? A king will come towards you and you're like, man, I got to do whatever I can to be in. Imagine Yahweh Shai here. You're going to stipulate that Yahweh Shai talk to you? You're going to stipulate when Yahweh Shai talk? No. When you see Yahweh Shai, you going to get in line. You're gonna bow to him. You're going to respect his authority because you're going to be blessed to even be in his presence. And a lot of women don't understand that. You know, if you call yourself a king, if you call yourself Lord, whatever it may be, bro, the person or people around you have to see you the exact same way for them to treat you like that. And if they're not treating you the way that you see yourself, in the way that you see as a standard, it's because they don't really view you like that. So, you know, you brothers, let this be a sign to you. Don't overinflate your expectations on what the vast majority of these women, what you want them to do, because the vast majority of them are very worldly. They're very carnal. And ultimately, man, the Most High has to place the spirit of submission on a woman for her to follow you. You can't negotiate. You can't hope that this is going to happen. You can't expect it. Look, it's either something you're going to do or something you're not going to do. Just like when you brothers teach other people the word, you tell them about the commandments, you tell them the ways of the Most High, you give them the knowledge and the wisdom. If they still don't get it, it's probably because it's not meant for them. So your brothers should spend more of your time focused on following the word, following the Most High, serving him and submitting to his word, than wondering why a woman is not following your lead. Because ultimately, most of these women are led by the serpent, they're led by the government, they're led by feminism, and the most important thing is they're led by their emotions. And you as a man, you can't put so much mental stock into what a woman's gonna do, because she should be putting stock into what you're doing, because that's the lead of it. So don't fall for the bullshit. Don't fall for the manipulation. Don't fall for the tactics. Stay strong. And also understand this. This is 1 Corinthians 7:29. It says, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none." So Paul is reiterating the time is short. The judgment is coming. Y'all know what's going on with Iran and Israel and the Middle East, and how there's going to be an expanded conflict more than likely. Y'all know the rumors with Taiwan and China, Ukraine and Russia with the war and things like that, and the imminent US dollar collapse. So the time is short on this society. So Paul is letting you know, if you're a man with a wife, act like you didn't have one, because it's more important for you to focus on the Most High than to be overly concerned with what your wife is doing. And if you're a brother who literally can fit this mold where you're single, count your blessing, because a lot of times you want things, and then when, like me myself, I would want things, and then when I have it, I'm like, hell nah, I don't want this, bro. It's too much BS going on. So a lot of y'all brothers who, you know, are wondering why you can't get a woman, why you're not in a relationship, why you don't have a family. Hey, brother, sometimes you find a blessing in solitude. So I give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Until next time, it's the brother Ash Ibad signing out.